And welcome back to Math and Way. Happy International Mathematics Day, everybody.
A happy International Mathematics Day indeed. You know, what's interesting about mathematics is that it's actually considered as a language. Any thoughts about that, guys?
Well, mathematics is considered a language because it's one of the universally accepted characters that everyone comprehends. It's also because of the different applications in real life, such as decision making, route planning, and financing.
That's true, but mathematics can also be considered as a study of patterns because it allows us to observe, recognize, and create patterns to guide us in predicting possible outcomes based on the given data. It also aids in picking out relationships and making generalizations within the dataset given.
Actually, there's so much we can do with mathematics. It's even considered as a tool in solving problems efficiently as there are formulas able to swiftly solve problems in real life situations.
Oh, speaking of real life situations, mathematics can be an important tool in solving practical problems we face in our daily lives. As you said earlier, Benson, mathematics has been called the language of life. And if we're well versed with the language of math, then we can easily communicate, decipher problems, and develop solutions. Mathematics allows us to rationally go through problems and arrive at sensible conclusions. In fact, living through a pandemic has really forced me to think about how I handle my money. With that, I hope to use the lessons I've learned in mathematics to manage my savings and possibly grow my money as well.
I couldn't agree more, Cass. What you said about dealing with practical problems and managing your finances shows just how mathematics plays a big role in honing our decision making skills and also in the social theory discipline. For example, in game theory, it helps us determine what's the best move, which results in a better playoff, while also allowing us to realize the consequences of each of our supposed actions.
Actually, mathematics also helps us not only in making decisions for ourselves, but also in making decisions with others. Social choice theory is an economic theory which is used to find the best method in tackling judgments, votes, and decisions. This is beneficial in understanding and identifying what method would be best to tackle judgments, votations, and issues. It provides logical reasoning and a standard to further identify what is right and wrong.
Also, to add to what we said, game theory is really a relevant part of mathematics. To know the largest among minimum payoffs, we take use of the maximum solution. And to know what the best choice is based on the strategy of others, we use the Nash equilibrium. Similarly, when we play football or chess, we think about who to pass the ball to next and what move should each piece go to. Additionally, just as codes are important in sending private messages, in detecting and correcting errors to send our messages through noisy channels, math in nature and art can also be important in fractals that have self-similarity in making better antennas. Math gives the digital age better communication and connection.
Wow, I love how insightful our talk is. I'm curious as to how you guys can apply these to your respective fields. Care to share, guys?
I can go first. I'm an economics student, and given that economics is the allocation of resources properly with limited demand, math plays an important role. Similarly, game theory taught me which choice to select best given the scenario, and the shortest path gives me the most economic distance to save gas, energy, and time.
Well said, Vince. As for me, though these topics are usually applied to economics or business, it can also be applied to engineering. Shortest path problems can be applied to the creation of drone or robotic technology and delivery systems in the food industry. Moreover, finance is important regardless of what field, as it is important to learn how to budget and grow money.
In the field of business, decision making is crucial as one wrong move can determine the outcome of the business. And managing the finances of the business is just as important since money is considered the lifeblood of any business.
In learning these topics, did anyone find it too difficult or too easy to understand?
I think I speak for everyone when I say that each topic was pretty interesting to learn and enjoyable. Most of the activities were not difficult since it was covered in the RAs. There were definitely some easier topics like digital communications and more challenging ones like finance, but there was nothing too bad. Overall, the way the modules, topics, and activities were organized helped in balancing the easy and difficult topics.
Oh wow, we're nearing the end of our program. To sum things up, how about we describe our experiences in 3 words?
The 3 words for me would be challenging, educative, and new.
Busy, interesting, and relieved.
Enlightening, informative, and interesting.
Interesting, challenging, and fulfilling.
Exhilarating, informative, and interesting.
Thanks everyone for sharing your thoughts about mathematics in the modern world. I truly enjoyed today's topic. I hope everyone at home did too.
See you guys next week on Math, Math, and Away.